parents and caregivers. So I've been thinking this week about the book called The Five Love Languages. And if you haven't read it, it's worth checking out either at the library or buy a copy of it. But basically, it talks about 5 different ways that we tend to show each other love and receive love. And if I can remember them all, they're acts of service, gifts, quality time, words of affirmation, and physical affection. So, as a parent, it's kind of our job to try to sprinkle love in all of those different areas to our kids, but then also to be paying attention to which way our kids receive love the most. And a lot of parents of teenagers are telling me that it's really hard to show any physical affection to our teens. They don't want to be touched, they don't want to be hugged. And so, it's still important that we are giving physical affection to our kids, even when they're teenagers, and finding something that is well received or feels comfortable to your teen. So maybe that's a shoulder bump, or maybe that's putting your hand on their shoulder at some point. Maybe it's, a high five here or there. Maybe they do allow you to give them a hug, which is great. Then don't forget to hug your teens if they'll allow it, because there's a lot of research out there that the amount of time that we give positive, healthy physical touch to our kids drastically decreases in those teenage years. And maybe it's because they're getting big or they don't seem to want to be touched or they're a little bit more prickly. But it's still important as humans that we're getting healthy physical touch. So keep that in mind with your teens, and then maybe be on the lookout in the next week on how does your child feel the most loved? How do they receive love? Do they really, really appreciate it when you say positive words to them, affirmations, or do they really, really appreciate it when you spend quality time with them or you do something for them, like an act of service, or maybe it's gifts, and that's how they they feel your love the most. So be on the lookout for that, and don't forget to keep looking for ways to give physical affection to your teenagers, even if it starts to feel a little bit harder as they get older. I'm Dana Parisi with Lives Touched.